It's the Skit Guys Podcast, starring Tommy Woodard and Eddie James. And now, former first mates to Captain Crunch, the Skit Guys.
Hey, how is it that we got Bill Pardo from Saturday Night Live to do our announcing?
Is that Don's brother?
Is it? I don't know. I thought Don Pardo passed away.
Oh, so we got Bill?
Bill Pardo?
Bill, is that right?
Is there a Bill?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I think we lucked out.
I guess so. Do you know what my favorite part of Saturday Night Live was?
At the end when they're all, yeah.
It's always my favorite part. And not that I want it to end, but I just love, like, I have a TiVo, and I'll even put it in slow motion and watch people hug. I don't know why. I like that. So
that's creepy.
Is it? But I try to look and see who's friends and who likes each other. I know that's nuts, but I've done it.
No, you know what that is, dude? I think it's sweet. It's stalker-like.
It is not. Yeah. It is, but and then
I'm watching you in slow motion hug someone.
I just like watching. I don't know. I've always like who's friends and who's not. But I've always found it very. I don't know. And then you have Don Pardo who always say, you know, this is Don Pardo saying, this is Don Pardo saying, good night. I just always loved that.
It makes it seem like the show is a lot of fun.
Yes. When I was in student ministry. And we'd do shows. We called them Summer Nights of Laughter, which was SNL. But always at the end of the shows, we'd have all our cast, all the students would come out as the band played, and they would wave goodbye and hug.
And you'd record it and watch it in slow motion?
Yeah, no, not with the students, no.
You know, speaking of Saturday Night Live, I just saw on Facebook the other day that there's a page that is called something like, please have Carol Burnett host Saturday Night Live.
Oh, no. Are you being serious?
Well, I don't know. It's not going to, there's no movement on it. And the last time somebody was posted something was like 2010 or something like that.
Oh.
But I saw it and I thought, why has this not happened?
Whoa, they got Betty White. Why would they not get Carol Burnett?
Right? Because Carol Burnett is much, much funnier and better than Betty White.
Well, you know, back in the day, that shows you how old I am, but yeah. I read this, so I don't even know, but the Carol Burnett show was going on at the same time Saturday Night Live was going on, and Saturday Night Live, the Chevys and the Gildas, and they would reference Carol Burnett as the anti-comedy, even though that was the hottest show with Vicki Lawrence, Tim Conway, Carol Burnett. Saturday Night Live would look at them and go, we don't want to smell of anything like the Carol Burnett show.
Saturday Night Live, they were the young punks.
They were the young punks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Instead, they couldn't say that's a type of comedy and we're going to do a different type of comedy. It was just those, you know how the young punks are.
Yeah. They wanted to be raunchier. And even back then, raunchier isn't as even anything that Seth Rogen could.
Oh, did you just say that?
I said it.
Oh, my stars.
I have a problem with Seth Rogen. The more and more I see his commercials I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's just inappropriate.
Well, it's low-hanging fruit. It just makes me mad that I grew up with the John Candys and the Steve Martins and all these, and that's who this generation gets is Seth Rogen.
We just did this. We just did the exact same thing that we said Saturday Night Live did, just so you know. No way. No way is Seth Rogen. Yeah. No way is Seth Rogen as talented as a. No, that's not what I said. But we did the same thing.
What did you say?
I said we did the same thing. We just went. We don't want to do anything that smacks of that because that's not comedy.
It's not.
Well, it is to somebody. It's not to me.
Goodness.
It's not to me, but it is to somebody.
No. Even what Saturday Night Live did in the beginning in comedy was funny. It was still funny. What Seth Rogen does is just you could wake up and do that. I just don't think it's funny. I just don't think it's funny.
Grandpa, the kids like it.
No, they don't. That's what's sad. That's their view of comedy, and it just makes me sad. I'm not thankful for that.
I'm not either.
We didn't even mean to go into audience, hype audience. We didn't even mean to go into all this.
We didn't even say hello.
We didn't even say hello. We're like two old men on a bench talking about comedy and what comedy is and isn't.
So anyway, if you're just joining us, my name is Tommy, and this is my best friend in the world.
Hi, I'm Eddie.
Yeah, we're the Skit Guys.
We have based our whole living off of skits, which Saturday Night Live does. And,
basically, raised by TV, saved by Jesus. That's us.
That's a good slogan. Raised by TV, saved by Jesus.
Yep. That's
I like
good,
that.
except I don't think either set of our parents would appreciate it.
It's the truth. Well, my parents were divorced. My mom has already admitted it. Yes. Three's Company gave you moral lessons. Yes. Despite it all, Jack Tripper gave you moral lessons. Yes. So, okay, well, that's that.
And Wonder Woman was my first girlfriend.
Oh,
so there
Wonder
you
Woman.
go.
Oh, when she appeared on the TV Guide, like in 1977 when Linda Carter appeared on the TV Guide, I was just like, I want to marry her.
Yep.
She is, and I want her to wear the Wonder Woman outfit.
Okay, nope. So here's the thing. Just yesterday, I was talking to my son who is 14, and he got a brand new game, and Linda Carter does a voice on it.
What?
And I even said to him, I said, your mom probably won't let me play that. And he was like, why? And I was like, Linda Carter does a voice on it, and she was my first crush.
She was my girlfriend. Well, audience, or if this is your first time to tune in, this is probably a great example of why you're here. This is what we do. We're two buddies since high school, and we just jab and talk. But to let y'all know, Thanksgiving's coming up, so this is our Thanksgiving podcast, and we're going to do a Christmas podcast, and then we will see you in the new year.
And if you're keeping score so far, thankful for SNL, Carol Burnett,
yes.
Linda Carter,
not Seth Rogen.
Henry Winkler, and not
Yes.
Seth Rogen.
Not Seth Rogen. And Jack Tripper.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
my goodness.
Moral leader.
He wasn't a moral leader, but he was part of my childhood. I cried when he died.
Hey, you know what?
I don't tear up.
In the last series that he was in, it was a nice story of a dad who loved his daughters and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
It was Jack Tripper grown up, and he's a dad.
Yeah.
And I loved it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
So there you go.
Those are all we're thankful for. And TV who raised us.
Yes, I like that. Raised by TV.
Jesus saved us. Sorry, we're thankful for that. Sorry.
And saved by Jesus. Oh, we're so thankful for Jesus.
Yep.
Which is the reason why we do what we do. So, you know what I'm also thankful for? Speaking of media stuff.
What?
I'm thankful that the next podcast our audience and people that are tuning in are hearing will be after the new Star Wars movie.
Moment of silence.
Oh, The Force Awakens.
I can't wait.
I can't wait either. Oh,
I'm not even going to lie. Cried. I cried.
yeah.
A tear ran down my face when I saw the first trailer.
Yeah.
Then I didn't cry on the second trailer because my son was going, "Are you going to cry?" You know. And I was like,
boys.
"No." And then
Boys.
I saw another trailer just the other day, and no joke. I was having a conversation with my wife, and I paused the TV, and I finished listening to what she was saying, and I said, "Okay, I need about 60 seconds of just silence while I watch this, okay?"
That's awesome.
Sad.
Don't you feel like a little boy all over again? I mean, it feels so good. I mean, we're about to, my kids are excited. We all dressed up as Star Wars for Halloween. I mean, this is big.
It really is. And I'm so glad it's in the hands of J.J. Abrams. If I was afraid because Disney had it, I am all okay because J.J. Abrams has it.
I'm thankful for J.J. Abrams.
Buddy,
he brought us
right?
Lost,
Right.
Alias.
He's the new Steven Spielberg.
He is so good. So good. Yes. So this is big stuff. This is really big stuff. So
Yes.
do you remember my dad took me all the Star Wars movies? I'm thankful for that. My dad passed away when I was 18, but I am thankful that was a thing. My parents were divorced when I was 7, but every time those movies came out, my dad took me to those, and I kind of feel like a little boy all over again. And,
Yeah,
you know, so
it was always a family affair for us. I remember going to see the first the 8-foot number, episode 4. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went and saw episode 4. And I was one of the last people to see it. Our whole family saw it, right? And I remember driving away from the theater, and I was like, "Oh, what a bummer! They're not going to do another one." And my dad was like, "Why?" And I was like, "Darth Vader's dead." He's like, "No." I was like, "Yeah, he died. His spaceship blew up, you know?" And Dad was like, "Nope. He spun off into space. I bet they do another one." And I was like, "I don't think so." And then for Easter that year, the Easter Bunny brought me a Luke Skywalker, a Darth Vader, a C-3PO, and an R2-D2. And that was the beginning of the collection.
Oh, buddy. Do you still have that collection? Do you still have your Star Wars collection?
Oh, yeah, in a Darth Vader head
Do
case.
you? Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I still have guns and capes and all that jazz.
Oh, we got to look at that stuff, buddy.
Yeah, you can't look at it.
In 6th grade, I gave all of that to my stepbrother.
Stop it.
Yeah, my dad was on do stuff only that Jesus can see, and not trying to get any acclaim from anybody, not trying to show your servanthood to the world.
There you go.
So I gave my stepbrother all my Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
The Millennium Falcon, the Darth Vader head with all the action figures. The Hoth.
You had the Millennium Falcon?
I had the Millennium Falcon, my friend. I
didn't
saved
even
up
have
and
that.
I bought it with my own money.
I did have, and I think I still have Boba Fett's ship, which was always awesome. Yeah.
Did you have the Hoth that you can stick the people in and they walk?
No. I wanted to, but I didn't.
You know what I would do? I would take blankets. And I would just muffle them, just kind of make them into hills.
Oh, yeah.
And that would be my planets that my Star Wars action figures would play on. Or the blankets.
And then you would take and make a video recording of the characters hugging each other and play it in slow motion.
And I would go, this is Don Pardo. This is Don Pardo saying good night. And I would then curl up in the blanket and sleep with my Millennium Falcon. So here's a thought.
Yeah.
What would Thanksgiving look like for all the cast of Star Wars? I mean, what would it look like for Luke to come home, and Darth is, making a turkey? What would be the dysfunction of all those people getting together? Hey, Dad.
Yes.
Dad.
Yes.
Hold on.
What
Let
is
me
it, son?
let me turn off my lightsaber. There. I always love carrying that around.
I've told you not to play with that at the table.
Dad. I brought Leia over, and you and Leia haven't talked in forever.
I don't like her. She reminds me of your mother.
Dad, can we just talk this one time for Thanksgiving, Dad?
Thanksgiving is about eating, not talking.
Hold on. Let me get the R2 unit to give you a message. R2? R2, please turn on your video camera so I can give Dad a message and you take it down the table to him, okay, R2? Okay, hold on, let me bend down. Is it the red button or the green button, R2? Father, I've come home to be thankful for you, Father. I understand all that you went through, and I know inside you're a good man.
Leia, he is a good man. He's a very good man. He is a Jedi like the father before me.
That would be Dad.
I know, Leia, I know.
Anyway, Dad?
R2, what are you doing?
Oh, hi, C3. I was just leaving a message for Dad so he could take it down to Dad down the table as he carves the turkey.
Oh, my goodness. You're speaking into his rear end.
R2, why are you such a joker, R2?
All right, enough, R2. Look, Dad.
Yes.
Will you please look up from cutting the turkey and just talk to us, Dad?
I'm sorry, my lightsaber's dull.
Dad, when you carve the turkey with a lightsaber, it does stuff to our insides. Please, Dad, just use a carving knife.
White or dark?
Dad.
White or dark?
Look at your daughter is looking at you. Leia, look at your daughter.
White or dark?
I meant Leia, look at your father.
I have a granddaughter?
No. Well, maybe. I haven't seen the next movie yet. I don't know. Why am I always the counselor between you two?
You put yourself in that situation.
Dad.
Yes.
Look at me, Dad.
I am. It's the helmet. I put the helmet back on.
Will you please just say a forgiving word to Leia and so we can all sit down?
I'm sorry I blew up your planet and everyone you love.
Don't get involved, Chewie. It's not worth it.
Oh, no. Oh, Dad.
Yes.
Chewie's in love with Leia.
Not at my table.
Han, how long's this been going on?
I don't know, kid. This walking carpet bag doesn't know what he likes. That's enough out of you. Shut up and eat.
I wish there was some wisdom we could have at this table. I wish Yoda was here.
Right here I am. Yes.
Oh, Yoda, where did you pop up at?
Cranberry sauce. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Yoda, no.
Yes. Yummy. Cranberries.
All right. Guys, if y'all don't mind, I'm going to say the prayer. If we can all grab hands at the Thanksgiving table. Father, do you mind if I say the prayer?
Go for it.
Wait, what is the Emperor doing here? Emperor, what are you doing here?
I came to enjoy a meal.
No.
Am I not welcome?
You are the dark side. We are the Force. We are the Force, and we will stand together because the Force is about to be awakened and the dark side has no business here.
I've changed my mind.
What?
I am no longer evil.
Yoda, is this true?
No. Listen, yes, maybe.
Well,
Who knows?
I'm so confused. I'm not even on the new movie poster. I may be evil. I don't even know anymore.
Yes.
That'd be a great skit for SNL to do.
We just did it.
I know.
Or Carol Burnett.
Oh, buddy, wouldn't that be fantastic?
But not Seth Rogen.
No, sir. No, sir.
This is a friendship flashback, and most of our earlier friendship flashbacks have been about high school, but since we've been doing the podcast, we have a friendship flashback of one of our Thanksgiving songs.
Or, in other words, now we're old enough to have flashbacks to young adulthood.
Yes, that is correct. And with our audience that have been with us for a while. And if you're in the car, if you're taking a jog, or if you're working out, you may know what I'm talking about. It is the song it's the gift that keeps on giving. It is Happy Nature Fun Time
with the leaves falling down. Happy Nature Fun Time. Thanksgiving's all around. Happy
fall
Nature
leaves are
Fun
falling.
Time.
Everything's changing.
It's Happy Nature Fun Time.
We're all here together.
Can I tell you that at this point, like Happy Nature Fun Time, I don't even know where it came from. Like we were doing a podcast in a hotel room at some point, and it makes zero sense. What does Happy Nature Fun Time even have to do with Thanksgiving?
It's fall, baby. It's fall. It's Happy Nature Fun Time.
Right. That should be in the spring.
No, because everything's changing. It's the seasons, the leaves, the sweaters, the coffee cups that are all red. There's a lot of good things.
That has nothing to do with nature.
Happy Nature Fun Time. Feel it, Tommy.
Happy
you
Nature
aren't in
Fun
the mood
Time.
here. Come on, hold on. Happy Nature Fun Time.
So much fun. Happy Nature Fun Time.
There it is, buddy. Come on, buddy.
We
Come
don't
on.
see as much of the sun.
There you
Happy
go.
Nature
Happy
Fun
Nature Fun Time.
Turkey and cranberry in my mouth. Happy Nature Fun Time. I like the food better in the South.
See, wherever you are right now, maybe we should all just join in. If it's 1 a.m. and you're listening to this podcast in bed, whatever you're doing, let's just sing a little bit of Happy Nature Fun Time together. Here we go.
Happy Nature Fun Time.
Happy Nature Fun Time.
Happy Nature Fun Time.
I'm ready.
Buddy, that's more, it just feels more like Thanksgiving, you know?
Yes. I don't care what's on those Christmas cups,
Buddy,
know?
I'm telling you right now, shove a couple of candy corns up your nose and sing that song, and it's Thanksgiving.
We asked our audience and social media what they thought were some fun, quirky traditions at Thanksgiving, and here's some of them.
You've got mail.
Richard Aloraja.
I don't think you butchered his last name at all.
He says
right now he's going, no, it is Richard.
Richard Richard says this, Fellini, my long-haired my long-haired Himalayan cat caught its tail on fire when she jumped on the table to smell the turkey. Tradition is we no longer have lit candles.
Or light candles. They're lower calorie.
Yeah.
I just like that is a great thing because I really don't like cats. I'm not thankful for cats. Oh. And to think of one with its tail on fire, it makes me laugh.
Well, I think you've said this. It's the only animal that's not in the Bible.
Yeah, it's the only domesticated animal not mentioned in the Bible because it's not from the Lord. Cats are from the devil.
There you go.
And thus it being on fire. Appropriate.
Happy nature fun time. Look
With
at that cat on fire.
Happy nature fun time. Let's throw it on a pile of tires.
Meow.
You've got mail.
Bear?
Brene Haynes, yeah.
Huh, Bear Brene. My mom patting my belly in front of my aunt and saying, "Is there something you need to tell us?" "No, Mom, I'm not pregnant." And I hadn't even eaten yet. That's awful.
Oh,
Renee, I am sorry.
Can you imagine that?
Is there something you want to tell us?
Yeah, you're mean, Mom. Should we tell everyone?
I like Oreos, Mom. Is that what you want me to tell you?
What do you want to know?
Huh? I don't like Tybo. I don't like P90. Come on, Mom.
I inherited your body style? Yeah, okay, Mom. Is that what you want?
Yeah, Mom. So I like eggnog. So I like the really good eggnog that's like $6 a carton. Yeah, Mom. Okay, fine. Happy nature fun time. Oreos are so good.
Happy nature fun time. They are my favorite food.
You've got mail.
Robin Lewis Dosette said this. Our entire church, literally almost the whole church, goes camping the week of Thanksgiving. We sing around the campfire, eat each other's foods, hunt, fish, hike, play games, a week in the woods, relaxing with people I love. Perfect. That is pretty cool.
That is different.
That's Happy Nature Fun Time. That's Happy Nature Fun Time, buddy.
Are we sure it's a church? It sounds like a cult, maybe. Oh no, I'm worried for Robin.
There's always one little boy that never gets home. He's the sacrifice. He's the Thanksgiving sacrifice.
Happy nature fun time. Trying to get out of this discussion.
You've got mail.
This is Amanda. After prayer, we wait for my dad to toss a roll down the table. Soon as he does that, we start passing the yummy food around. My parents live on a golf course. After dinner, we go out and play no rules golf with golf balls and baseball bats. That's crazy. That is crazy town. And do you think there's a long pause after it's like amen and everyone's just sitting there and the dad's just got the roll in his hand? He's tossing it back and forth. And then does he nail it at somebody? Does he throw it hard at someone? How does it work?
That'd be best. Especially if they had newcomers every year.
And nobody knew, and they didn't know.
Yeah. Heads up, Chuck. Ow! What was that for? That hurts. You're dating my daughter.
That was a baseball. Sorry, I thought it was a roll. My bad. That's on me. I'm sorry. Happy nature fun time, and the rolls flying in the air.
Happy nature fun time, but Dad doesn't really care.
You've got mail.
Sonia Fanjoy. How would you like to have a last name like that? Fanjoy.
Sonia Fanjoy.
You could go anywhere and be happy.
Oh yeah, hi,
I'm anything.
I'm a Fanjoy.
She says this, 1 year a man in our church that is known for doing everything perfect.
Isn't that Jesus? Isn't Jesus the man in the church who does everything perfect?
Well, this man invited our family over for Thanksgiving dinner. We arrived expecting nothing less than amazing. The table looked like it was torn out of a page of Better Homes and Gardens. Everything was ready except for, dun dun dun, the turkey. Somehow the oven got set for 200 degrees. Though we were all ready to eat, the turkey needed 2 more hours. To this day, we refer to Mr. Dan's slow cooking method for turkey.
Oh, poor Mr. Dan. Couldn't do it perfect.
Oh, Dan.
Yeah, have you ever had turkey problems getting a turkey cooked?
Oh, buddy.
Man, that's
you know
tough.
what? Yeah, my wife. Yeah, our first Thanksgiving, when we're married and everything, we had people over, and that was the turkey.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, it takes a lot. Happy nature fun time. Those turkeys are cold inside.
I got nothing on that.
Happy nature fun time. You get embarrassed and have to hide.
There you go. That's good.
Happy nature fun time. Food poisoning killed me and I died. That's it, because turkey, you can't eat raw turkey. It'll kill you dead.
Hey, one time in my early 20s on Thanksgiving, it was just a bunch of young 20-somethings. Like none of us, I was living in California, none of us went home for this Thanksgiving. And I went to Costco and I bought, for an appetizer, like a jumbo set of those mozzarella sticks.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and this is when I weighed, enough. Someone could have tapped my belly and said, is there something you need to tell us?
Something you need to tell us?
I cooked these mozzarella sticks and I put out a big old bowl of honey mustard. And I cooked those suckers and set them out. I don't know how many was in the box, maybe 50, because I got them at Costco.
Sure.
I probably ate 30 of them, and I spent Thanksgiving in the bathroom. To this day, I will not eat honey mustard. I hate honey mustard. I hate it. I hate honey mustard.
Happy nature fun time.
I vomited on Thanksgiving Day.
Happy nature fun time. It was an off color of gray.
Oh, okay, stop. All right. So, in other news, let's we talked just real quick. We asked, what are you thankful for? So here are some of the snarky and some of them are sentimental comments of what they're thankful for this Thanksgiving. Heather said, seeing our family grow, my brother just got married and has become a stepdad to 2 beautiful girls, 5 and 3 years old, and 1 handsome young man, 18 months.
All right. I love that.
That's cool.
Elizabeth says, my brother is coming home, ! Smiley face. That's fantastic.
That's great.
Yeah.
Desiree says, 2 years ago, we lost my daughter, Addison. I'm so sorry, Desiree. At 3 months old, to a genetic disorder we didn't know about until she was born. I am so thankful for his promises and the hope we have in God. God is so good and faithful. Desiree, so much to be thankful. Thank you for telling us that. Thank you for sharing that. There may be some people out there that don't even want to go into the holiday season because it can be depressing and sad. And Desiree, you've been through a lot, and you find the good and you find the thankfulness in that. That's a beautiful thing.
That is fantastic. Michael Todd says, watching our new home be built. 6 of us have spent the last 2.5 years in a 3-bedroom, 1,000 square foot place. We're supposed to take ownership right before Christmas. Well, good for you, Michael. That's fantastic.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Tommy says life, not you, Tommy.
Not me.
But a different
Tommy.
Tommy.
Versace.
Versace. I think he's
Versace.
Yeah, I think he's no Versace.
Oh,
I think
okay.
this guy is friends with Richard Haralio. I think I'll have coffee. Can you see the barista?
Yeah.
I got a mocha frappe for Haralio
And one for Versace.
I quit. I'm going to Caribou Coffee.
It's only on red cups.
Tommy says,
why continue living?
So not thankful.
You hate Christians.
Oh, boy. That's a skit in itself, isn't it? Oh
yes.
Boy.
So anyway, you were saying.
I don't want Seth Rogen to do that on Saturday Night Live. He better not do a red cup skit.
No.
Okay. Tommy says this, life, ! I was coded twice 2 weeks ago. God spared my life. Wow.
That's not funny. Why are you laughing at that?
I don't know. felt.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know what's wrong with me. I started getting all giggly. No, it's so sweet. It's so beautiful.
Buddy. This guy's thankful to be alive.
I know. I feel so good for him. I don't know why I got the giggles.
This is, if you can imagine, Tommy's on the table or on the ground somewhere. The Grim Reaper walks in and goes, "Now?" "Nope, not yet," and walked away. The Grim Reaper comes back. "Now?" "No, not yet. Not yet." Tommy,
I'm very happy for you.
Tommy, if you're listening, 50% of the Skit Guys is grateful that you're alive.
I'm so happy that he's alive. I really am.
And the other
Tommy.
one is laughing at your brush with death.
No, I just no. It just sounds like something out of a movie. Hey, I was coded twice 2 weeks ago.
Let's see.
Tommy,
back to the
very
serious.
happy for you. Praise God.
Back to the serious. Louise Schnitzer. Yeah, Louise Schnitzer. It's a Christian name. Says this: a bird pooped in my car this morning. Thank God elephants can't fly.
Oh, see, there you go. I think that's Lewis. Yeah.
Was that? Oh, that's
Yeah.
Lewis. Sorry,
Yeah.
Louis Schnitzer.
Louis.
I didn't mean to make you my Aunt Louise.
Lewis, that's awesome. I think that's really cool.
It's hilarious.
I think that's really cool.
Can you imagine if elephants could fly? Oh my goodness. I just went out for a jog and look at this. Oh, my stars.
The elephant. There's shirts called "The Dung Got Me." I mean, it just. Can you imagine what you'd have to run with? What type of apparatus that you'd have to run with so it wouldn't like hurt your head or anything?
I didn't know it was supposed to rain today.
Nobody would be texting their cars. They would just be looking up, just going,
Don't you know it? Man.
"Oh, that's funny." And Daniel Long, last but not least, said, "Hey, what are you thankful for, Daniel?" You know what he said?
Life.
No.
That he hadn't coded twice.
No.
I don't know.
Cake.
Who's not?
Who's not happy for cake?
Who's not happy for cake? You know who? Pie makers.
Oh, many things to be thankful for, audience. I hope that you do take some time, you look around, create a think tank. What are those things that you maybe you just go by and you miss them every day, but there are some legitimate things no matter what you're going through that you can be thankful for.
No, it really is true. We are greatly blessed, more than we can even begin to imagine, and grateful that we get to have a friendship that we enjoy each other and share it with the world and those who join us. So I'm eternally grateful and thankful for that.
We're thankful for you, audience. Thanks for being a support to us. Thanks for listening to these new podcasts. Thanks for the critiques and the reviews that you're giving. Not critiques. We haven't gotten any critiques, but we're getting reviews, and you guys are being so encouraging on iTunes as you write down what you think of it. That stuff is so great. So keep doing that. We were in like the What's Hot category on the iTunes thing because of you guys, because of our audience. Did you see that?
I thought that was because of my picture.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. It was
That's
because
my
of
bad.
our audience. It was
wow.
because of our audience. So
That's
we were
fantastic.
in the What's Hot category, which is pretty cool. So, well, we do have to go. This is our Thanksgiving podcast, and review us, check it out, subscribe to us. Those things help us out. Thanks for doing life with us. We love doing life with you, and we love it when you email us and you give us a little story about your life, and you always put at the end, "Love doing life with you." We love doing life with you. So thank you, and we're so thankful for you for that.
Yep. God bless you. Hope you have a great Thanksgiving, and thanks for being our friends.
And we will see you after the Star Wars movie for the Christmas podcast.
Happy Nature Fun Time.
The Skit Guys podcast is brought to you by skitguys.com, where you can always watch their videos for free and peruse all things Skit Guys. Tune in next week for another thrilling episode of the Skit Guys podcast. Until then, live long and lie prostrate.